everyone. My name is Mark Learn. I'm a Salesforce application developer at DB Services. I'm here today to give a brief overview of the Salesforce Starter and Pro Suites and discuss some of their features that can enhance how you run your small business. Today I'll be working in the Pro Suite, as there are many features that are common between the Starter and Pro Suites, but I'll take the time to highlight which features are unique and only available in the Pro Suite. So we start off here on the home dashboard page where we can see a few charts and reports on our leads, opportunities, contacts, and cases, as well as a view of the recent records that I've opened. I'll go into a little more detail on how these objects look when you view them in Salesforce as I explore these tabs on the left here. We'll start off with the contacts and accounts tabs, which are just a simple view of the contacts or accounts that are existing within our organization. You can change the list view up if you switch to all accounts, and you can apply some filters if you'd like. We can say that I only want to see account names that start with A. And just like that, now we only see ABC Inc. and Acme Brick. And the same features for these list views apply for contacts as well. We're also able to create brand new accounts. You can enter the account name in and as many details as you have here in creating that new account. For contact, let's go ahead and make a new contact so you can see how that looks like. Let's make one called Bryce Johnson. I'll be Bryce Johnson. We're going to say that he works at Ray Glass. And just like that, we have a new contact for Bryce. Here we can see that he works at Ray Glass. Next up, we have our sales tab. As you can see in the top nav bar over here, that in addition to having the accounts and contacts tabs that we just explored, you have access to the leads and opportunities. Here on the lead records, you can see that in addition to being able to view the details that we have saved on that lead, be able to see this path bar at the top that shows the different statuses that the lead goes through on its way from being initially a new lead to becoming a converted lead, hopefully. Similar to that, our opportunities have our detail page showing that the probability is the current stage in addition to this path. That'll show the different stages that our opportunity goes through from being a new to a closed won opportunity. This next forecasting tab showing some insights and some predictions is only available for Pro Suites. We're just going to go ahead and move forward to the products here. Here we can take a look at the different products that we may offer from our company, and I can go ahead and create a new one. Let's go ahead and say that we want to start selling a soccer ball. Go ahead and make it active. Just like that, we have a new soccer, but if we check related here, we can see that it doesn't have any price book entries yet. So let's go ahead and say that we want to sell a soccer ball for $10. So we can see that now there is a price book entry here in the price book section, and if we click on price books, standard price book, you can see in the related price book entries, we now can see that our soccer ball is in here for $10, just like we input. Move along here is just a calendar view that you can use to track any events that you have coming up. You can create a new one. I have multiple calls with Mark Brown, a meeting, and we can go ahead and make a new task here. Let's go ahead and schedule a debrief email with Mark after he comes from his meeting. Mark Brown, there we go. And that's just a pretty simple calendar view here. Next is a page you'll probably use a little more often is the analytics page, which is where you'll go to build and view your reports and dashboards. So we can look at this report here. We have Acme Brick contacts, where we see Samantha, Jessica, John, just a first name, last name list of the contacts in our organization who are on the Acme Brick account. Let's say we go ahead and want to change that, and we want to go ahead and just add which department that these guys work in. And there we go. They're all null as of right now, but if they were to have actual data in here, we'd see which department Samantha, Jessica, and John work in. We'll go ahead and save that. We're going to go back to the home of the analytics page. We're going to go to this demo dashboard here that I created. And we see that it has nothing here. Now I click edit, and a grid is going to show up. And with this grid, I'm able to add reports that I just made. I can add the Acme Brick contacts report here. And just like that, I'm able to see it here on this dashboard. I can save that. And there we go. I just saved our new dashboard. So now we're going to move on here to the service tab. But it's going to be where we handle our customer service, or any ongoing cases we have. So here we have, and similar to contacts and accounts, is just a list view of any existing cases that we have. But we can, same concepts. You can do a new list view. You can add filters, sort by which fields you like, and create new cases all on the same page here. We also have access to the quick text, which can just make some message templates for your customer service agents to make their job a little quicker. And messaging sessions is a place where you'll track the conversations that your agents are having with your customers. Macros are only available in Pro Suite. They are little automations that your agents will be able to use when going through their cases. So for example, in order to use these macros, you need to be using the service console here. In the service console on this case, let's go say it's right now it's new. I can go to the close case macro and run it. And just like that, the case gets closed. But now let's go back to the service tab and look at that a little bit more. Also have it the same analytics tab. You can build reports on your cases as well. And then we have a place for knowledge articles where you can create any kind of articles that your agents may find useful while working on these cases. You can include, it's a rich text field, so you can insert links to things, different images. You can include a video, whatever may be helpful to your agents as they're working on these cases. So next we have marketing, which is going to be where you create and manage your campaigns. So I can create a new campaign here. I can create Mark's campaign 2024. Save that here. Just take a little minute to pull up here. Mark's campaign. And I'm not going to go through this right now, but here's where your campaign is. You can build it and go through it here. In addition, you can add members to your campaigns by selecting one here. I want to add Mark Brown to my Mark's campaign 2024. And I'll just go ahead and keep member status as sent. Okay, and then that's mostly what we can do with the marketing tab here. There's also places to import consent forms that your contacts have consented to being contacted and things like that. Last here we have this commerce tab, which you can use to manage a storefront. If you like to directly sell products to your customers using Salesforce, you're able to create a storefront that you can be able to look at. We'll look at what that looks like here. This is a preview that they've made for us. You make a nice looking storefront where people can purchase, add products to their cart, and you can handle all the transactions. You can set up your checkout, like guest purchase things at your store, and run that here on the Starter or Pro Suite. And so that's each of the tabs that we'll go through. In addition, there are some customization features beyond just the standard out-of-the-box Salesforce that you can access in the Starter and Pro Suites. The first example that I will show is that you can actually create custom input fields. So you can select which object you would like to create your custom fields on. Let's say on contacts. Let's say that I want to store the last time I attempted to call this person, last call date. We're just going to use the date. And then now, if we go to our contacts page and we look at Mark Brown here, we can see that our new field is created down here, last call date. We can say that I called Mark today, December 9th, and just like that, now we're saving the last time that we called this person. In addition, another thing that you can customize here is going to be the sales processes that you go through. So these sales stages, the leads and opportunities, these statuses that they go through, you're able to customize those. You can remove any status that you don't think applies to your business. You can add new ones. You can change the probabilities on opportunities here and just customize it to meet your business requirements. In addition to the custom fields that you're able to make with both Starter and Pro Suite, you're actually able to go even a step further. Going to the Object Manager here, you can create an entire custom object. And again, this is only in Pro Suite, that you can create any object that you feel is needed to meet the custom requirements of your business and track that by creating it here. You can add your own custom fields, just as we did on the lead record. But you can start with a brand new custom object that doesn't have anything to do with the existing Salesforce objects. And then addition, there's another automation process, just as the macros that were also only available in Pro Suite. We are able to use flows in Pro Suite, where you can build a process automation that will make the work that you do easier to manage, more automated. This will allow you to be more efficient. It has a nice graphical display where you can drop each step that needs to take place in your flow, and then these will run automatically. What I'm showing here is a screen flow, which I don't know if it'll allow me to run it, but this shows a screen flow that someone could go through as they create a case. This said, hello, this is Mark. Can you please confirm your first and last name? So this is going to be Mark Brown. And I won't run through all of this, but this is just showing what you can do with a screen flow, that you can show these prompts for your agents to read off, what fields need to input, and then at the end of this, they'll have a brand new case created for that customer. So that really is the end of my brief overview of all that you can do with Starter and Pro Suite. They offer some pretty great features that can allow a small business to operate on a good level. Star Suite is available for $25 per user per month, and Pro Suite, with the nice bells and whistles it comes with of the flows, the custom objects, the forecasting, comes in at $100 per user per month. And if you are wanting to adopt either the Salesforce Starter or Pro Suite, or need help deciding which one is best for your business needs, please reach out to DB Services and we'll be more than happy to help you make the right decision. All right. Again, this has been Mark Learn, and thanks for watching my demo. Bye.